The Augusta Jewish Museum is raising funds to restore the historic synagogue building and the future AJM Cultural Center on Telfair Street. Plans include an event venue, a community room, and additional display space. Back in July, there was a big ribbon cutting for the new museum. It's part of the oldest synagogue in the state of Georgia. The museum has many exhibits, some focusing on contributions of Jewish people here in Aiken, Augusta. And some of the displays include Jewish traditions and practices, remembering the Holocaust, and Israel, the land, and its people.
I want people to come. What's in there is not anything, it's like the Jewish traditions that we do. It's showing things that people don't really understand, and that's the important thing. It doesn't have to be Jewish. It's a matter of people understanding the different things that you can learn that you had no idea.
And now, after being delayed by Hurricane Helene, a big fundraiser is finally taking place for the museum. Russell Joel Brown is presenting his show Over the Rainbow, a celebration of Jewish singers and songwriters, in just a few weeks. And I am delighted to welcome Russell to the show today. It is just always a privilege to have you here.
The privilege is all mine, believe me.
Well, you are a singer and an actor and a producer. You do it all, and this show is no exception. This is all your imagination.
Yes, it is. So I'm so excited to be a part of this. I did the first one for the Jewish Museum last year, in 2023 actually, and I designed a show, Velvet Voices, that was a celebration of Luther Vandross, Frank Sinatra, Gregory Porter, Nat King Cole. Wow. And so they came back and they said, would you please? And I said, I would love to, but I can't do the same show again. Yeah. And so I came up with, there's so many Jewish singer-songwriters, and sure, the usual suspects like Barbra Streisand and Rodgers and Hammerstein, Stephen Sondheim, but there's so many people I had no idea were of the Jewish faith or Jewish tradition. So there's Sammy Davis Jr., there's Barry Manilow, there's Steely Dan, there's Pink.
Oh, wow.
I mean, Josh Groban. I had no idea that many of them were Jewish. And so the problem for me was whittling down. Like, we only have an hour. We can't stay all night. so I came up with a show that has some Broadway, of course, my background. It has some spiritual kind of religious music, but the bulk of it is the music that was on the radio when I was in high school. Oh. So the Steely Dan and the Jim Croce and James Taylor.
Terrific.
I mean, Jay Giles Band.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds like it's going to be so much fun. Now, the last concert was at the synagogue, but this one's at the Maxwell Theater on AU's campus.
That's right. Last year, we sold out the synagogue, and so the board decided, well, we need to go to a larger venue so that we can raise more funds for the museum. And so we are going to the Grover Maxwell, which is 3 times as large.
Oh, good.
So we're looking forward to a big crowd. I'm so excited that I have a killer band led by Linwood Holmes. Oh, and so it's a 6-piece band. I also have Dr. Rosalind Floyd on the grand piano, my frequent collaborator and dear friend. And so the thing that I'm probably most excited about with this concert is that I'm exploiting all of the technical elements available at the Maxwell. Oh, so I've performed there before. Yes. But there's an orchestra pit for those of you who have been there before. There's an orchestra pit in front of the stage, but it's in 2 sections. I've only seen it go like as one piece. So when I'm going to have the band upstage and the grand piano downstage, and they will move independently. When they're not playing, they won't be visible.
Oh, but that'll be exciting.
That's going to be exciting. And then I'm using all of the screens as well. So there are 2 screens on either side, but then a huge screen that's the size of the stage. And so I'm having original videos created specifically for the show to show as I'm singing.
Oh, I love that.
So
I love that. And I like how you put it, that you're just exploiting all of those elements that the theater has. That's a great theater to work in, I think. I love the Maxwell Performing Arts Center.
And the staff is so accommodating. They're like, if you imagine it, we can do it. And I'm like, okay, great.
Terrific.
And then, of course, it serves my my passions of teaching young people, like, ushering them into the theater and letting them know many things are possible in this space.
That's great.
That's wonderful.
That's great. Well, it's going to be a terrific show. It's coming up on Sunday, February 2nd. The doors open at 2 p.m. The concert starts at 3. And again, as Russell said, it's at the Grover Maxwell Theater. And you can purchase your tickets online at augustajewishmuseum.org. Russell Joel Brown, always great to visit with you.
Thank
you. Break a leg. That's going to be a wonderful show.
Thank you. I'm excited.
We'll be right back.